Welcome to Dr. Bunmi Abel TV, where we inspire and inform you endlessly, with knowledge to guide, uplift and grow. Thank you for joining, it's a journey, let's go. To all the new subscribers, welcome aboard. We're so glad you're here, there's so much in store. Returning friends, thank you once again. Together we'll learn and share the game. From wisdom to insight, each video's a gift, helping you rise, giving your spirit a lift. So hit that subscribe, stay tuned to see all the great things on Dr. Bunmi Abel TV. To all the new subscribers, welcome aboard. We're so glad you're here, there's so much in store. Returning friends, thank you once again. Together we'll learn and share the game. To all the new subscribers, welcome aboard. We're so glad you're here, there's so much in store. Returning friends, thank you once again. Together we'll learn and share the game. Dr. Bunmi Abel TV here for you. Inspire, educate, inform. That's what we do. Thanks for being part of this growing family. Let's keep shining together in unity.
Hello, everybody. You are welcome. You're welcome again. I'm not sure what is happening at the moment. Let me take this off my screen. But nice to see that there are people waiting. Hello, welcome again. I'm actually on the phone trying to see who we have for today. The people we have for today are from this list, and they have actually been waiting to speak. So I don't know why. They're not connecting at the moment. So let's see if we can wait for them. But while we wait, I think we'll just carry on with showing all the candidates. So all the candidates we have Adewumi Adefunke for welfare. We have, from that list, we have Solape for social secretary. We have Mojisola Adewumi for treasurer. We have Adeni Temitope for treasurer as well. We also have Fumilola Aye Oyibo for vice president. We have Nwanne Amaka Anazodo for general secretary. We have Adetan Bukola for vice president. We have Adefunke Alomo Oluwa for president. We have Joe Yetunde for welfare officer. There is Olufe Adebusola for financial secretary. There is Solape Alake for legal advisor. We have Nora Osaghele for the PRO. Olori Fumi Idiagboniya for vice president. Who else? We have Mfoniso Iyanam for PRO. We have Ngozi Uzoigwe for assistant general secretary. We also have Adesola Adeyemi for legal advisor. And that is the list. So you are welcome. You're welcome here. I'm sure, is it that you couldn't connect? You're welcome, Feggicolla sister Bukia Adetan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'll put your poster on the screen. Now I have to look for it. I'll put your poster on the screen so that while you're talking, yes, that's your poster. And we have her on the screen on WhatsApp call, because we know how the internet connections are. So we have her on WhatsApp call, and we would like to say thank you for volunteering to vie for the post of the vice president.
It's my pleasure, sis.
Okay, so please, Feggy Sister Buki Adeta, could you please tell us what is your vision for the alumni body?
My vision for the alumni body is that we have a more strengthened alumni.
Yes.
I hope to work with the chapters majorly. We have the separate reps on ground already. We are going to collaborate with the chapters as well. Because I believe the chapters cut across all sects. And there at the chapters, people tend to meet physically. And when you meet physically, there is bonding. People bond. So it's easy for them to motivate one another, to encourage one another, and to have influence on one another. So when the national collaborates with the chapters as well as the sectors, I think we're going to have a more connected alumni.
Okay.
Also, I would also want to have an alumni that is visible. Visible there should be connection with the school. Reason is, the students of the school today will become alumni tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if we are very present there, they already know us. They want to be with us. We go there every year to induct outgoing students into the alumni. And then after that, what happens? They go into their shells. But if we are so visible, they already see us, they want to be part of what we're doing, it won't be too difficult to bring them in. That's my vision for the Feggicolla, among others.
Okay, thank you very much. So presence is a strong thing for you that you want to drive when you
Sure, I want to drive presence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. My next question for you is, how would you support the president in achieving the association's goals? How will you support the president in what did I say again? How would you support the president in achieving the association's goals?
I'll give the president my full support.
Okay.
To drive in whatever it is the association's goals are. First of all, the goals is everybody's goal. You understand? We all see from different points of view. So the first thing we're going to do, if I become vice president, is that we see to harness all the visions, everything. We see to harness everything together to form a team. We are a team already, so we have a team vision. It's going to be a teamwork. It's not going to be an individual doing everything. So I'll give my full support to the president to see how we can bring about our team vision for the association.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for that. Lost your photo again. Okay, that's your photo. So that is Feggy's sister Bukola Adetan vying for the post of the vice president on audio with us live. If there are any questions you want to ask, please feel free to write in the chat below. Now, another question from the anonymous. I'm waiting for others to join, but I can't seem to see them joining, but I'll keep trying. So the next question on Slido, which is an anonymous platform for people to ask questions, is someone says, I've heard people talk about encouraging members to pay dues, but will that be enough to cover the plans you have? If not, how else would you get funds?
It may not be enough. It won't be enough. We will, apart from raising dues, which may not be enough, we hope to get sponsorship. Okay. Like I said, visibility is it for me. If we are out there and want to bring out our members who are captains of industries, we have them. We have them many. But most of them are busy, they don't come out. We will go, we'll pay courtesy visits to them. We want to bring them out they should be part of us, and they should be able to sponsor what we're doing. Apart from that, there should be fundraising where we can get in so many organizations to give back to the society. You understand?
Yes.
We go reaching them. I've been part of fundraising events before, and it's been a huge success. So I don't doubt that when we do fundraising, we'll be able to raise money. Again, another way we can do things for the association is not just about money, but about goodwill. There are times we want to do. It may not just be the money. People supply materials. They bring on materials. Things that you think you need. Some supply. Recently, myself donated a solar street light to the school. And we rallied around. It was a success.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about, we levied ourselves too. We levied ourselves. But we had somebody paying 1.2 million, just dropping it.
Wow.
Outside what we have been able to pay, one person just dropped 1.2 million, and others like that. So that's my way of raising funds. When people really believe in what you're doing, people want to be a part of it. So when you are visible, when they see what you're doing, it won't be hard for you to bring people on board to sponsor your events. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for answering those questions. That is, for viewers who are just joining us, that is the voice of Feggi's sister, Bukola Adetan. She is vying for the post of the vice president. And we are, in an interview with her, or a chat with her. Let me not call it interview and make it too formal. It's a chat with her, finding out what her visions, what she wants to achieve from being the vice president and all of that. So if you're tuning in, that is the voice of the person you can see on the screen. Thank you for joining us. I also have here Feggi's sister, Adesola. Is that Adesola Adeyemi?
Yes.
Okay, you are welcome. You're welcome. So, as a legal advisor, you are vying for the post. Let me put your face on the screen first so that we know who we're talking to. So, no, not that one, not that one. Okay, I have to. Okay, so this is the person we're talking to now. That is Feggi's sister Adesola Adeyemi, and she is vying for the post of the legal advisor. Now, if you've got any questions for her, if you've got any chairs for her, please put it in the chat and let it come up. Now, I will be asking you a question. For your role, what legal challenges do you foresee the Alumni Association potentially facing, and how would you address them? So what do you think the Alumni Association might potentially face, and how would you address those legal challenges?
All right. Thank you so much for having me once again. Okay, so I believe number one, the association is not so exposed, right? But I think the first thing that, the first challenge, I wouldn't call it a challenge. I think one of the things that the association would need a legal advisor for would be compliance, regulatory compliance, complying with regulatory requirements and all of that, since the association is registered with, necessary bodies in Nigeria. So that would be the first thing I know that being the legal advisor, I will be tasked with doing. But outside that, I think, so like I said the first time I came on the show, my role is two-way, right? To the association itself and to its members. So I believe that towards the members, there would be, there might be challenges regarding personal issues that, members might have, resolving maybe people that have issues that they need legal advice for and all of that. But when it comes to the association itself, I believe the association is not so exposed. So basically it's compliance issues that the legal advisor would be, tasked with.
Okay. All right. Great stuff. Thank you very much for that. And also, whilst you're here, can I ask you, What are your visions for the alumni body? What are your visions for the alumni body?
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. So, my vision for the body, for the alumni body,
Yes.
is, to number one, to protect the body itself. That's the association, to protect it. Like number one, like I already said about compliance issues. I said we are not exposed, but we could be exposed if we don't comply with, regulatory regulations. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So my vision number one would be to empower and to protect the body. I would, by offering accessible, and high quality legal support to the body itself and to its members. I intend to foster a well-informed and legally aware community, right? Because I realize that most people, when they hear that you are a lawyer, they just say, oh, I pray I don't get into trouble, or some trouble, I will call you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking forward to offering my services in such a way that I would foster a legally aware community, that they would know that, having a lawyer around them, or having a lawyer as it is in the legal advisor role, is not just for when you have troubles and all of that, and so that they can be well grounded in whatever it is they are doing in their business. If it's a 9-to-5 job, their jobs, how they can benefit from the laws that are available to them, how they can benefit from it. And so basically that would be my vision. And I know you didn't ask, but my mission would be I intend to collaborate with all the talents in the house.
Okay.
I know there are lots of lawyers in the house, grandmas, mommies, aunties, people that I am, older than. I intend to rely on all the talents in the house so that we can give a robust, legal support to our members, because of course it's not something that I can do alone. We have thousands of members, and if I were to service all of them legally, I just back up. But then I would rely heavily on the talents in the house to bring this vision to the fore.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for answering that. Thank you very much. And that is the voice of Adesola Adeyemi. You can hear on the screen, and you can see her photo on the screen. If you've got any questions, please feel free to write those questions. We have only a few minutes. Remember, we are on a run at the moment because the deadline for this broadcast, or for any campaign at all, is 9 p.m. and 9 p.m. Nigerian time, which is 8 p.m. UK time. So we don't want to face the hammer. Okay. So, and because of that, I will go on straight to the only two people I have here are Feggi sister Adesola Adeyemi and Feggi sister Buki Adetan. So over to you, Sister Buki Adetan, vying for the post of Vice President. One question for you is, how will you measure? Before that one, why do you think you're the best person for this role?
I'm the best person for the role because, first of all, I'm the vice president of a chapter already. Okay. So I'm already working with the chapter, which I intend to bring up with the national on a larger scale now. Okay. And secondly, I am someone who walks the talk. Once there's something to do, I go forward. I bring others, and I know how to collaborate so much with other people, bringing people on board to work with. I love inclusion. I love everybody's all hands being on deck and all of that. I'm somebody that is very relatable. You can always relate with me. I cut across all sets. I can relate with anybody from 82 down to 2024 sets, and even those that are in school, I still relate with them. And I can go on and on.
Yes.
I know I'm best for the job.
Wow,
Yeah.
wonderful. And one more question for you, okay, is because I know there are so many, there are three of you, you're strong women, women who have decided to volunteer, and you've three of you have actually said, "Oh, I want to go in for the vice president." Best known to you because you feel you're the best person for the job. Now, if I may ask, what motivated you to want to run for this role, this particular
Passion
role
for
of the vice
service.
president?
Yeah, passion for service, because I realize once there's something to be done, I'm always up to it. Secondly, my love for Feggicolla community. I love to see a better and stronger Feggicolla community. I've seen other schools, other non groups working, and I want for Feggicolla, I want us to be, to get to a level where we can actually dictate what goes on in the school. I've seen other schools, other alumni bodies being the one to say who becomes the principal in the school, what's going on. It's because they are strong, and I want Feggicolla to be strong, to be stronger than it is right now. That's one of the reasons I'm going into the race. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So you're listening to the voice of Feggi sister Buki Adetan. She is sorry if I called your name wrongly. Is it Adetan or Adetan? Well, yeah, you can Adetan. Oh, I got it. Good. So you're listening to her voice, her sweet voice, saying she is the best person for the role. And if you've got any questions for her, please write in the chat. Before you go, I would like to ask you one more question, because I know I have to utilize every minute, and because the deadline is in 8 minutes, I wouldn't go above that. The last one is for someone says, for all contestants, what is the 6 month, 1 year, and 2 year plans in their respective positions? And while you're saying that, please round up with your last words for this season so that we know we're done with your questions. All right, over to you, Feggi sister Buki.
Like I said before, I intend collaborating with the sets and the chapters so that we can reach every system. Yeah. And then, of course, it's not something we can reel out in a minute. It's something we really have to work on. Like I said, when we get on board, it's going to be a team, and we're going to sit down, do a strategic plan. Outside what we have said, we're going to sit down, do a strategic plan of how we're going to achieve what we want to achieve, because we're going to be a team. It's not just me now. It's not just me. We're going to harness everything. We're going to sit down. We're going to plan and do a work plan of how we're going to achieve everything we want to achieve. Majorly, we want to achieve a better and stronger Feggicolla community where everybody is carried along, where there's collaboration, where there's unity, and all of that. So we're going to sit down, we're going to plan strategically this time and realistically, not just speaking because we want to canvass for elections. Yeah, we're going to sit down and work. All that we have said, the visions, the goals, everything, we sit down, we work it out. We're going to work it out.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then my last.
Yes, go ahead.
Please vote for me. I promise you, I walk the talk. And I'm that kind of shoulder that you can always lean on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So she says she walks the talk. She talks the walk and walks the talk. So you've heard from the from Feggi sister at Buki Adetan. So thank you very much for being here with us. We just have how many more minutes? I'm running a race now. 7 more minutes before.
6 minutes.
Yes, 6 more minutes. All right. So finally, from you, Feggi sister, let me put your picture up so we can see your face, and that is this face here. Finally, what would you like to tell your supporters? What would you like to tell those who are not supporting you? I mean, Feggi sister, Adesola, Adeyemi, those who are still thinking, should I vote for her? Should I not? Why do you think you're the best candidate for this role, and why should they vote for you? So this is your last chance to just say whatever it is you need to tell the supporters. Over to you.
All right, thank you so much. What I would tell those that are supporting me currently is thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you. Whatever you see, I love it. Thank you so much. For those that are yet to decide on whether to vote for me or not, I would say if you vote for me, you are voting for years of active legal services, active legal practice rather, and you are voting for someone who is ready to give back, someone who is ready to give back. I know the challenges that the young lawyers and not so young lawyers are facing, because I have been there and I have weathered the storm. I have come out of it, and I am, my plan is to give back what I have learned over these past about 13 years, to give back to the body that molded me, or to the school that molded me. So it would be great if you would decide to vote for me, because I can assure you, you would not regret it, and you would feel my impact every all through the tenure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So that's the voice of Feggicolla's sister Adesola Adeyemi, vying for the post of the legal advisor, saying, please vote for me, support her in your way. Tomorrow is the day everyone has been looking forward to. So make sure you're there to support your own people. And even those it's a time for you to share the news and whatever you've heard from them today, whatever questions they've answered, however bold you think they've answered your questions, please share with other people so they can decide, because there are many people out there who haven't decided yet who they are voting for, and you can't really blame them. So please vote for these two people who we have just spoken to, and hope they have been able to convince you. And if not, you can rewatch the video and go on the platforms to check their posters. So this is a poster of 16 candidates we are expecting to vote for tomorrow. Make sure you play your part, and we have just 3 minutes to round it up tonight. Thank you very much all for watching, for staying with us from Monday up to this very present day, Saturday, and where we're rounding it up of saying thank you for joining in. Your presence actually is encouraging, because I can imagine if I'm just the one talking to myself alone and nobody is here, it would have just been a waste of everyone's time. So thank you very much for finding time to be here. And if I may also say, availability is a very strong skill people who are coming into the post require. If they're not available, it will be hard to choose them, because at the end of the day, you don't want to regret whoever you choose. So make sure your candidate is available. Make sure your candidate is organized, is approachable, has empathy, conflict resolution skills, financial responsibility for those with roles with finances. They have organizational skills, passion for their alumni engagement. They have a collaborative spirit, problem-solving abilities, integrity and transparency, communication skills, and leadership skills. So please make sure your candidates have all of this. So thank you very much for being with us tonight. And this is where I call it a day, and I say, please remember to vote tomorrow. These are the people you are actually going to be voting for. Make sure you vote. Thank you very much, and have a good night. Have a good night, and we'll see at the poll.
Although we must achieve success all the way, we pledge to do our best and raise our banner high. Feggicolla girls are right, success is our aim. Our pledge we must keep to make our school the best. Oh God, help us in all our endeavors, to serve with heart and might, and to walk with strength and faith. That we are gonna achieve to the glory of our school. We pledge to do our best and raise our banner